Hi, this is Duwad Mala, and in this video I'm going to discuss my thoughts on the Russian sleep experiment and stuff. So you know the Russian sleep experiment, right? I don't really know that much about the Russian sleep experiment. Although when I was little, I used to do some amount of research into the Russian sleep experiment, right? Like, I used to watch like top 10 creepypasta videos and stuff, and in one of the lists and stuff in the video, I mentioned the Russian sleep experiment and stuff. So yeah, I don't know too much about it and stuff. I only did only a very limited amount of research on it and stuff. But I'm just gonna read it off a Wikipedia page and stuff like that. So yeah. So Russian researchers in the late 1940s kept 5 people awake for 15 days using an experimental gas-based stimulant. They were kept in a sealed environment to carefully monitor the oxygen intake so the gas didn't kill them, since it was toxic in high concentrations. This was before closed circuit cameras, so they had only microphones and 5-inch thick glass porthole sized windows into the chamber to monitor them. The chamber was stocked with books, cots to sleep, no bedding, running water and toilet, and enough dried food to last all 5 for over a month. Alright, so the Russian sleep experiment was like it's obviously a creepypasta and stuff, but yeah, and stuff, and yeah, so basically there was like 5 people, right, and stuff, and they had to like survive this kind of experiment that they were doing, right, like like for them not going to bed for like, I don't know, for 15, like they have to be awake for like 15 days and stuff, and they start to go senile and batshit crazy, right, because your brain needs sleep in order to function properly and stuff. But they have to be awake for 15 days and stuff, and I think one of them, like I remember like when I was little, right, like one of them, like, I don't know, screamed so loud, right, that his lungs, I don't know, like he couldn't scream no more, something like that. He like screamed very loud until he couldn't scream anymore and he just died or something. I don't know, maybe he's like, I don't know, his lungs were probably like squeezing really tight until they were like no more, like they popped or something. I'm not too sure, but yeah. Oh no, it was like a little experiment, right, and stuff. So yeah, like they weren't allowed to have any bedding and stuff, but they can still sleep on cots or something like that. I don't know what cots are. Stocked with books, cots to sleep. No, yeah, there was like stocked books, right, and cots for them to sleep on, but no bedding and stuff like that. They had running water and stuff, toilets, stuff like that, and they had enough dried food for them to like last for a month or something like that. They had enough dried food for them to last for a month and stuff. So yeah, and it was like a little experiment and stuff, right, and stuff. But they like gave him a gas and stuff, a gas-based stimulant and stuff. They were kept in like a sealed environment and stuff, right, so they can monitor them and stuff. The oxygen intake, so the gas didn't kill them. Carefully monitor them. They were kept in a sealed environment to carefully monitor them and stuff like that. The oxygen intake, so the gas didn't kill them. So they had some kind of oxygen intake and stuff like that, so the toxic gas didn't kill them and stuff. So yeah, they had some, I think they were wearing like gas masks or something like that, yeah. So the gas didn't kill them and stuff. So yeah, since it was toxic in high concentrations, so it was very toxic to your lungs and stuff like that. They were like in a gas like environment and stuff, right, and stuff. And if this gas is like in high concentrations, it can kill you and stuff. So yeah, so that's why they had to wear like gas masks and stuff like that. So yeah, this was before closed circuit cameras, so this was like before closed circuit cameras. I don't know what those are, I'm not too sure about that, but yeah, before like, I don't know, any advanced, like any advanced form of technology, like, I don't know, like cameras, like closed circuit cameras and stuff. Yeah, this was like before that and stuff. So they had only microphones So they only had microphones and 5-inch thick glass portholes, so, and they also had like 5-inch thick glass portholes or something, like porthole sized windows into the chamber to monitor them. So they had like porthole sized 5-inch glass porthole sized windows in, like, they put it into the chamber, right, so they can monitor and see what's going on and stuff like that. And they also had they only had microphones so they can hear them and stuff, so they can, like, you know, hear them and stuff and see what's going on in there and stuff like that, you know. They had the microphone so they can hear them and see what's going on in there. And they also had like the 5-inch thick glass porthole sized window so they can see what's going on in there. So yeah, I guess that's the only way they can monitor and see what's going on in there and stuff like that. So yeah, the chamber was stocked with books and cots for them to sleep on and stuff, but they had no bedding, running water and toilet, and enough dried food to last till 5. So they had enough dried food for them to last for a month and stuff, or 5 of them and stuff. Yeah. So yeah, I think that's about it. I'm not gonna read too much into this. So yeah, so my thoughts on the Russian sleep experiment. I only used to do like a limited amount of research on it, innit? Like, you know, I used to watch like top 10 creepypasta videos, that's it and stuff. I don't know. I don't really know that much about it and stuff, but yeah, there's like a little short video on the Wikipedia page I can just show you right now, if you want to hear that.
Scientists to test the effects of sleep deprivation during the 1940s. For those of you who have no idea what we're talking about, this story is called the Russian sleep experiment, and it grew to become one of the most infamous creepypastas on the internet. Where did it come from? And how did it gain so much momentum? The first found appearance of the story goes back to August 2009 on the miscellaneous forum board of the fitness goods website bodybuilding.com by the user The Falcon Punch. Almost a year later, an article page would be created on Creepypasta Wiki site by the user Orange.soda, making it available to all fans of creepy stories from around the world. By November of 2011, a YouTuber called Mr. Creepypasta decided to post a reading of the now partially famous story, reaching over 640,000 views over the following years. With the increase of its awareness, the story then landed on Reddit years after its original circulation in October of 2012. Later on, the website RussianSleepExperiment.com posted a full retelling of it. After receiving a false rating on the fact-checking website Snopes under the justification of having no genuine records whatsoever of any related experiment performed by Russians during the 1940s, the story gained even more exposure. That was when the YouTuber by the name of I Read Creepypastas decided to upload his own retelling of the story, reaching more than 11 million views during the first year of its publication, and over 26 million views to date, making this iconic image a synonym of the story. If you're asking yourself if this is the picture of one of the people in the experiment, you can calm your nerves down since it's nothing more than a life-sized animated Halloween prop called Spasm that you can get for less than $150. But if you really intend to pursue the creepy sensation that the story can provide, then you must check out the homonym short film adaptation of the story that was released in January of 2016. For more creepypastas, check out the Creepypasta Wiki.
So that was just like a little short video and stuff, and just like, you know, just for you to like get some more insight into it, because I'm not too keen on this creepypasta. But yeah, one of the YouTubers they mentioned was like Mr. Creepypasta and stuff, and when I was little, yeah, I did used to watch his videos and stuff like that, and he did mention the Russian sleep experiment and stuff, so yeah, I did used to watch him a lot and stuff, so yeah. And I don't know what else I can say about the Russian sleep experiment. They had like 5 people in there and stuff, right? And obviously they were wearing gas masks and stuff like that. And they had like some 5-inch like window and stuff, and they had some kind of you know, some microphones so they can monitor and see what was going on. You know, one of them, obviously a lot of them went batshit crazy, right? You know, one of them was like screaming until his lungs were like, you know, collapsing in on itself, or like, you know, they popped or something like that, I'm not too sure. One of them were insane. I mean, I guess all of them are insane because, you know, your brain needs sleep, right? But yeah, it is interesting and stuff. You should do some research into it by yourself in your own free time if you have any free time and stuff. So my thoughts on it is, I don't know, I guess it was kind of scary, you know, when I was little, right? Because it could be real, you know. I mean, this doesn't sound like another fake internet horror story and stuff, you know. It could be real. and stuff, obviously, because, you know, it's like a Russian sleep experiment, right? Yeah. It is interesting, but I only used to only do a limited amount of research into it. I wasn't really that well versed into it, I don't know. And stuff, and I don't know if it was scary. I think I was scared of it when I was little. Maybe I was, maybe I wasn't, I don't know. Or maybe I just grew out of it entirely, I'm not too sure. I don't know, I just didn't really find it that interesting when I was little. I wasn't even that interested in it and stuff, I don't know. Compared to the other creepypastas by, like, you know, Slenderman, Jeff the Killer, those were more interesting. I don't know, this wasn't really that interesting. I guess it was a little interesting, but not that interesting, you know. I only used to do a limited amount of research on it and stuff like that, yeah. You should do some research on it by yourself in your own free time, if you have any free time. But yeah, my thoughts on the Russian sleep experiment is, I don't know. I guess it is kind of scary, you know, that one picture, right, with that creepy ass fucking, you know, that creepy ass thing and stuff like that on the bed, right? That creepy ass guy and his face and stuff and smiling and stuff like that with that picture, right? But, you know, that's not real and stuff, right? It's just some kind of prop or some Halloween prop and stuff. Just, you know, the video I was watching and stuff, right? Like right now and stuff, the guy mentioned that. Yeah, it's just some kind of Halloween prop or something like that, yeah. But yeah, my thoughts on the Russian sleep experiment, it is interesting and stuff. You should do some research on it in your own free time if you have any free time and stuff. And I don't know, I didn't really used to do that much research into it. I don't know, I just couldn't be bothered. Or maybe I wasn't interested in it at all compared to the other creepypastas, so yeah. And I don't know, it is interesting and stuff, so yeah, you should do some research on it by yourself in your own free time and stuff. I keep repeating myself, I don't know what else to say about it. Let me think what else about the Russian sleep experiment. I used to watch like top 10 creepypasta videos about it and stuff like that. Sorry, my throat got phlegm. I used to watch like top 10 creepypasta videos about it and stuff like that, you know, like, you know, Mr. Creepypasta, other creepypasta YouTubers I used to watch about it and stuff, yeah. Mainly it was just top 10 creepypasta videos I used to watch of it and stuff like that, yeah, it was interesting and stuff. So that's my thoughts on the Russian sleep experiment and stuff, and you should do some research into it. Like, into it in your own free time and stuff, and this is Duad Mala signing off. Bye.